It was so beautiful.
Yes, I remember making this dress. What happened to it?
It was in an accident.
Where? In a barnyard?
Actually, it was a pigsty, but I don't think we need to talk about that now.
I remember you were so excited about marrying Mr. Capel. What happened?
Well, the marriage turned out kind of the same way as the dress. Anyway, I think the dress is wonderful, and I'd like you to make me another one for my wedding.
Ah, do you have a groom lined up, or is the dress on standby just in case?
Of course I have a groom. It just so happens I've had several proposals since Cece divorced me.
Well, I'm not fond of repeating myself, but since you have your heart set on it, I will duplicate the gown for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'll need to take some measurements. You'd be amazed at the pounds people can put on in a year.
No. Actually, it's not necessary. I haven't gained an ounce. The measurements will be the same.
Oh, well, it's your wedding.
Yes, it is. I'll need the dress ready in a week.
Oh, that's totally out of the question.
What are you talking about? You made the dress before. You're just doing the same thing. What could take so long? You got a whole week.
I'm extremely busy this week. Another wedding, very large, very important.
Well, you must be able to fit me in. I mean, this wedding is very important to me.
Sorry, but I promise I'll do your next wedding.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you do have to admit that you seem to trek down the aisle with a certain amount of regularity.
This is going to be my very last wedding. That's why the dress, the day, the whole thing is very important to me.
Mrs. Capwell, can I be candid?
Hey, you can be Alan Funt as long as you'll make the dress.
Well, I do a great many gowns every year, and I'm beginning to recall that working with you on this particular gown was anything but a pleasant experience. So, now that I'm considering it, even if I had the time, I wouldn't want to work with you again. Good day.
Oh, well, fine. You know, I wouldn't want to work with you either. I'll just find somebody else to make the dress. Maybe I can get it cleaned. These were so wonderful last time. I didn't? Well, and what bride pays for her own wedding invitations? You don't have to get don't be so snarky about it. I mean, after all, I wasn't supposed to pay for them. You were supposed to send the bill to C.C. Capwell. Well, fine. I'll tell you what. There are other printers in Santa Barbara. I'll use one of them, one who isn't such a jerk. Fiona, how nice of you to drop in.
I just had to come, precious. Someone called and said that you were getting married. Again.
Well, I wonder who that could have been.
Oh, well, she said that she was the mayor's wife.
Oh, did she let my little secret out?
Oh, well, it was hard believing since she's been in Japan for the past 3 weeks. On vacation.
Oh, well, whoever it was, I'm glad you're here.
Yes, well, I must have all the yummy details. But I know it's not going to beat that last wedding of yours.
Oh, just wait and see. I'm planning quite an extravaganza.
Well, you have amazed me before. I didn't think anyone was capable of bringing a Capwell wedding down to such a base level. Oh, well.
Thank you. I do have some photos here. Feel free to use any one of them you'd like.
Well, I might be able to run one of them on the lower part of page 5 next month.
Next month? No, it would have to be this week. My wedding's on Friday.
Oh, precious. Out of the question. I'm doing an entire series on Eden Capwell's wedding. I'm afraid I'm going to use all the space that I have.
Can't you squeeze me in? I mean, after all, I am marrying the district attorney. I mean, people are going to want to see pictures of his new bride.
Face facts, dear. Even on a very, very soft news day, your marriage to Keith Timmons might rate a small blurb, maybe even a smaller photo. But this is a Capwell wedding. I mean, you understand. You were a Capwell yourself for about 10 minutes.
Well, wait, isn't there something I can do?
Well, I hear Mattson Capwell single again. Short of dumping Keith and marrying Mattson, I think that you're out of luck. Ta-ta, precious.
Gina, I'm not in the mood.